I actually learned about, and I didn't know because I was a baby, about the Black is Beautiful movement because of my mother. Because she, from the point that I was born, was always, saying that. And my mom is Afro-Puerto Rican. My father is African American. And from the time that I started in school, I struggled because I wasn't accepted by my Latino classmates, and I wasn't accepted by the African American classmates either. It was an ongoing, everyday struggle. And I would come home and I would say, "Ma, why can't I be accepted?" And I had to prove that I was Puerto Rican, and I had to prove that I was African American every single day. It was an ongoing struggle. So I relate to everything that's being said. And I didn't identify as Afro-Latina because it's new, It's absolutely new, I'm Afro-Boricua, and that's how I identify. But thank you so much because I crave every time something of this nature comes out because you don't see it. Yeah. You don't see it on TV, you don't see it in the media, you don't see it.
I think it's more nowadays, in the past couple years, it's been this big trend now, and which I kind of a little bit resent because I'm not a trend. I've been here. Africans in Latin America have been here. So we're not a novelty, we're not a science experiment. So it's twofold. On one hand, I love that people are becoming more aware. I'm always for that education, always. Right. But on the other token, I don't see a lot of Afro-Latinos taking ownership of telling our stories. I see a lot of Afro-Americans, which there's no problem with that. However, I would love to see more people from Latin America taking ownership of that, the diasporic aspect of it.
But it's not a popular place to be in.
This whole narrative of U.S. Latino, I don't see any kind of indigenous woman being put out at the forefront. I don't see any kind of African descendant woman, man, whatever, being in the forefront. So we also have to be cognizant of that. And the exclusion even within...
Sorry, I was invited to a national Latino meeting. About 20 emails pre-meeting telling us everybody going was Latino. National Latino meeting. You name them, they were there. Told us where the shuttle that was going to take us to the second part of the trip. And I'm thinking, 2 days, I'm not going to have to explain myself. National Latino meeting. For starters, I want to know how I got on the list, but that was a whole other thing. So I'm thinking, National Latino meeting, they must know I'm a Latina, that's why I got invited. We get to the main, airport, and then there's another flight, like a charter, that we have to take to the location of the meeting. No one speaks to me. Everyone gets on this shuttle plane. Still everybody on this plane is going to this National Latino meeting. And the man behind me goes in Spanish, "Who is she?" So even when we get pulled into the fold, we still have to have a moment like that. Because I was like, I've been a part of this now going on 3 years, and every year I come back knowing that we have a lot more work to do.
In the census in Puerto Rico, 90-something, I think 95 or 98, identify as white right now. I mean, that's ridiculous. And where are they getting that message from?
And that's another thing. I just want to say, like she was saying in the previous comment, I want to say thank you again because I'm a BC grad student right now, and we took the train and the bus to get over here. And I just want to say that, like something like this is very informational. Film and digital media is really important, and I also I come up with these fighting ideas, and I just want to be more knowledgeable about the topic because I have nieces and nephews who range from the age 16 to 3 who are Latino, one's white, I have a black, and I have an Asian. So we have all of these mixes in our family, just in our family, where my sister is with an African American male, another white male, and then my brother's with the Asian. And so I think about all those identities and being in the American identity and how we have to understand that it's not just one identity, that we're all mixed together, and that knowing all of these histories is very rich in understanding what is racial identity.
Jimmy, you had